Hello everybody and welcome on today's video. I'd like to do some work on this field maple, which is growing in a, informal upright broom style. It was an air. I missed a big root here, so I planted another little tree, which is starting to fuse, I think, here. We'll have a look at it from a close-up. And this one is already budding out, but the main tree is not yet. Well, okay, will come. But first of all, I will have to remove all the wire and then do some trimming, some bud selection. So let's start. This tree really has a great root base. I tried to graft a little one here, but it was a failure. Well, failures happen, and I still need to remove the little nail that I used here. This one is doing great. I think that here we have some starting of a fusion on this side. Maybe zoom in a little. This spot. Yeah, so. And this is the root base. It's really great root base. I like it. So let's climb a little higher to see the crown of the tree. And well, yeah, unwiring is important, not only for the cutting in of the wire, but I'm not sure of what I'm saying now, but I noticed, I think, that my tree suffered from wire when the sun is directly shining upon it, because the wire, it transports the heat, and well, it burns the bark and the inside afterwards of the branches, and I feel that I had some branch loss because of that. So I decided not to let wire on my trees during the growing season. And if I have to rewire them in autumn, well, I'm just going to do that. Some people do not like to wire. I really like it. If I think it's a good opportunity to have a really close look on every part of your tree. And it's not a big work too. And getting this wire off, it's going to take me just a couple of minutes. So this is also not a big deal. So I'll be back when this is completely unwired. So this is done, and I can now start the trimming. So this is the top. I have a good leader here, but then it's dividing into way too much pieces. So I'm going to cut back a little bit of that. And here I have again too much going on, one going straight up. So let's clear this out. This is a little bud that might be interesting, so I'm going to leave it. This is a really interesting piece because I don't have too much green here, so not touching that. Okay, so for the first side branch, this one is a little long, and this one too. So most of the time, if you don't want a branch to grow big and strong and fat, it's most of the time a good idea to just remove terminal buds, especially on maples, because it will improve the ramification. And this is something strange. I have two branches here, one growing low, one growing high. So what should I keep? I think I'm going to keep the lowest one. It has a better distribution already. Here I have a stump that I can clean up a little. And I'm going to remove the terminal buds and shorten this. This is good. I have buds here and here, so this is going to be a good ramification already. A piece under it, little branch under it. That little stump. These are just all the terminal buds. Here we have a branch growing right on top, but it might be interesting in this broom form. And it's well positioned. It's not 3 branches, but then I have this one growing low here. I don't want that. This is also a very interesting little thing. I'm not sure if it is visible on camera. Just this little piece here might fill up this spot, so I'm not going to touch that. This I already tackled. So this looks good. Now there's a little problem on the trunk. For a few years I had raffia here, and you see the marks that it formed, and I'm wondering if I can get rid of that. It looks like it's not too bad with a little iron brush. Now the question is, am I removing the marks or am I removing the chalk on the rest of the bark? Or both. I don't know. So I'm going to keep on brushing because it looks like it's getting better. Looks like this whole tree could use a good brushing. That's strange. Anyway, the line isn't that clear anymore, and it's improving the overall view. Well. Who would have thought that? So I don't know, maybe I should try to clean this up with some oil or something, I don't know. So if anyone has any experience with this, please let me know. That's a really strange thing. Well, I'm not going to say that it's solved, but it certainly is a whole lot better. What could this be? I like the color of the trunk now. It's not that grayish. There's a little orange red now on it, so yeah. Well, I'm going to continue that in the coming days. So this concludes this rather short video, but an interesting one for me. Well, I hope for you as well. But I had to do it now because, well, I need to get this tree ready for the growing season. So this is how it looks now. I like the little rock. I like sand rocks. I don't know why I like sand rocks, maybe because they're so rough, and it breaks the surface, and that makes it I don't know, visually interesting. My God, visually interesting. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.